Welcome to Football with Cheese. This is my instant reaction to the Packers getting pretty much dominated by the Baltimore Ravens and why Matt LaFleur just has to go. I've made many videos about him and I'm so sick and tired of this. This just keeps happening over and over and over again. But first, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss one of my videos as we grow the channel here at Football with Cheese. So that was one of the most uninspiring performances you can get out of the Green Bay Packers. They were never really in the game. They barely gave any effort. There are a few people that did. I'll shout out Lucas Van Ness, Edgerrin Cooper, Kingsley Enagbari. They were trying hard. Most of the team pretty much checked out on defense, especially. And we'll get into Malik Willis in a second. He was amazing. So the Packers got an early Christmas gift on Christmas Day when the Lions lost to the Vikings, or just didn't show up or gave the game away, whatever your interpretation is. So the Packers clinched a playoff spot. Okay. But here's the thing. If the Packers win their next two games and the Bears lose their next two games, they win the division, get a home playoff game, and they have a chance even at the number 2 seed. So while they clinch a playoff berth, they still have a lot to play for. You never know in the NFL. So I expected them to come out and play amazing. Lamar Jackson wasn't playing. 2-time MVP. I expected Green Bay to control the game, to run the ball, and win comfortably. Maybe not a blowout, but win comfortably. And I believe in Malik Willis. I thought he'd play well. He played even better than I thought. So I expected so much more tonight. And at halftime, God, LaFleur, he pisses me off so much. He's such a terrible coach. And I will link in this box at the end why he sucks. All the reasons why he sucks. If you have not seen it, please check it out. He is the worst coach in the NFL. The worst. And there's some bad ones out there. He is horrible. I expected the team to come out inspired, fighting for every yard. I just expected some motivation. They came out flat. They looked disinterested. They weren't really in the game. And then at halftime, he's saying, well, you know, I'll paraphrase because I don't remember exactly what he said, but he basically called out the Packers for not giving as much effort. You're the leader of the team. You're supposed to inspire them. You're supposed to motivate them. And then you go at halftime and complain about it? Give me a break. Your play calling was horrible. Did you see that 4th and 1 where you did a shotgun snap? Who does a shotgun snap running play on 4th and 1? Shotgun snaps do not work as well as when the quarterback's under center and hands it off. It just doesn't. And you have a center, Sean Ryan, who sucks. He was a shitty guard. And now he's playing center because of injury. So he's a bad guard, and now you're playing him at center. Well, his snaps were terrible. And you know that. So why are you calling a shotgun run on 4th and 1? Because you suck. You suck at every aspect of coaching. Your game plans suck. Your play calling sucks, and you're not a leader. So what the hell was that? What was this? And Malik Willis played elite. It's one of the best performances I've seen this year from a quarterback. I'm not even joking. He was unbelievable in this game. And they lost by 17 points. Shout out to the Ravens and Derrick Henry. Got to give them props. But I just cannot believe the effort by the Green Bay Packers. A lot of run defense is effort. Yes, the defensive tackles weren't good. Even with Devontae Wyatt, he is out with injury. No Micah Parsons to get pressure. I get that. It still should be a decent defense. The effort was pathetic. And why is Bo Melton on this team? He sucks at special teams. He sucks at returning. He can't catch. Every once in a while he makes a play because he's wide open, or Jordan Love or Malik Willis just makes a perfect pass because they're really good quarterbacks. It's absolutely ridiculous. But this all goes back to Matt LaFleur. One of the most uninspired performances I've ever seen. So many players were going through the motion. Once again, Kingsley Enagbari, Lucas Van Ness, Edgerrin Cooper were given. They're all on defense. Most players were not. Malik Willis, unbelievable game. Christian Watson played really well too. But most of the team was going through the motions. You can't just settle for 7th place. 3rd straight year, they're 7th place in the NFC, which is guaranteed you have to go on the road to get to the Super Bowl. And they're not. They're not going to the Super Bowl. And it's not just because Micah Parsons is out for the year, or Devontae Wyatt's out for the year, or Tucker Kraft's out for the year. They're not going to the Super Bowl because they have the worst head coach in the NFL. And because they make the postseason, that's an extra week while he'll be the head coach. They might just decide, oh, let's just keep him another year. I'm worried some of the best head coaching candidates might be gone. Because you don't fire a coach right before the postseason. This is an absolute mess. They're better off winning the division or not making the postseason. Being the 7th seed again is the worst possible thing that could happen to the Green Bay Packers. Because I have a bad feeling they're going to keep Matt LaFleur. They're going to keep Brian Gutekunst as GM. And both have to be fired. And I'll make a separate video about Brian Gutekunst once this season's over and why he needs to be fired. Packer fans, let me know in the comments. What do you think? This performance was so pathetic. The backup quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, who, let's be honest, the Ravens have beaten 2 teams with a winning record all year. The Bears and the Packers, and the Bears are overrated. The Ravens aren't a good team. And they basically dominated. So just let me know in the comments. Should they just go ahead and fire LaFleur? I think they should. I would have fired him a long time ago. He's horrible. I think he might be worse than Mike McCarthy. I cannot believe I'm saying that. But I think he might be a worse coach than Mike McCarthy. Because at least he was a leader. At least Mike McCarthy, the players respected him. I think they don't respect LaFleur at all. It's pathetic. So, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel. Share this with anyone who loves football. I cover all 32 teams on the channel, not just the Packers. And I talk a lot about college football and the NFL draft. Lights Out Podcast, me and Mike, every Tuesday night. We'll talk about this, that's for sure. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. On that podcast, we talk baseball, college football, and NFL. If you have not seen this, once again, check this out. And I'll see you in the next video.